Just wanted to put together a little bit of a video regarding, is it okay to leave children in a Tesla when the dog mode is on? What is the dog mode? So I'm going to walk you through it over here exactly what the dog mode is. Here's here's the screen, all right? And you go to the temperature, you pull it up. Let's say it's set to 70 right now. So there's this thing over here, you push the dog button. All right. So now what happens over here? What happens is like this. All right. Now I'm gonna leave the car. Cold outside, so be nice to everyone. Leave the car. You close the door. You close the door. You walk away. You walk away from the car. Close the door. All right. And then when you are out of your car, well, it closes. You walked away from it, so it closes automatically. All right. Now what happens over here is like this. I'm gonna open up. Gonna away from the car. I'm opening up the app on the phone. Get out of the sun so there's no glare over here. All right, that's better. All right. I don't know how well everyone could see what's on my phone. Let me make the screen brighter. All right. Got the app over here opened up. Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna go on the app to climate, so you could see currently the heat's on and it's keeping the temperature in the car. All right. You see the little dog thing next to it on the app. You see on this part of the app it says dog and it says climate and it's keeping the temperature to what I have it set to. All right. Now, I want to point something else out while we're in here is that you could see on the top of the app it says Chefsed the mitzvah. That's a side point. That means that this is a mitzvah object, which you should reference the recording. What does the Torah say about expensive cars? Where we discussed that, because that's what this car is. It's a mitzvah object. Anyways, so it says that the temperature, so I could see it on the app the entire time what the temperature is. Now I click on where it says live camera, all right? So in short, you could see from your phone what's happening what's going on in the interior part of your car. All right? You could see from that, it says poor connection on my phone. All right, so you could see on the car. It's probably something happening with the Wi-Fi. You could see multiple views of cameras on it, big, small. You could see a lot of different views. You could see what's going on inside the car. All right, now I'm getting back in the car because it's absolutely freezing in here. And then I'm going to explain what that has to do with what we're trying to discuss over here. Sorry for the bad videoing. Oh, nice and warm in here. Okay, so it maintained the temperature. All right, good, fine. So now the question becomes like this. Question becomes, is it permissible to leave a child in a car on a very hot day or in general when this dog mode thing is on? You want to quickly run into the cleaners, whatever it is, in the driveway of your house? Is that permissible? So I think not. In fact, if you look at Tesla's website and you type in the dog mode thing, you could Google dog mode Tesla leaving child in a car. It will redirect you to their website, and then you could do a control F on their website and find all the things they said that they should not leave a child in the car, even though it's on. Why? Because the whole app could malfunction. Sometimes the connection is poor, and even when you watch them on this little camera over here, still you can't see exactly what's going on. You don't know, are they gonna, God forbid, uh dehydrate or just burn. It's going to be too hot. If it's too hot, it could be fatal if it's too hot. It could get really, really hot inside of these vehicles. Also, you got to remember this whole roof is just it gets so hot. That's why in the summer it's 28 degrees outside right now. It's one of the coldest days of the year. And I don't even have the heat on in the car because I just turned on the heat literally for the first time and it was already at 66 degrees in the car. It was literally like 90 degrees in the car the other day when it was 35 degrees outside. Or 40, 45 degrees outside. It was like 90 degrees in the car. I looked at the app on the phone. You could see what the temperature is on the interior of the car. For some reason, you can't see that on the main screen, only on your phone. And it's like this car just gets so hot. All of these Teslas. It's great in cold weather. In hot weather, it stinks. You could get a thing on the top, apparently a shade. Maybe that will do something, but I like the top. Top's fun, but it gets really really hot, so you really need to be careful in these cars. And sometimes the app might not work, and something could happen. Maybe it will say that it's really set to 70 degrees, and maybe it's not really 70. You got to be careful. It's just not worth it. I know it's so annoying to bring the kids in and out, out and in, and to buckle them and all that. You got to just do it. Even if it's just a quick thing in a dry cleaners, you might start talking to someone. I also want to say something else about this topic, right? See this window? I don't know if you could just saw. Well, I just put the window down. All right. So when you get out of the car, there's a really cool feature. A lot of people don't know about this, which is if you just get out of the car automatically locks itself. The windows will fold in, the side mirrors, and not only that, but the windows will go up. So you got to be careful. If you think that you're leaving your windows down and you close all the doors in your car and your kids are in there, the windows are going to go down. So you got to realize that. That is something to be careful with. I'm just gonna demonstrate right now. Hold on. Close the door. Walk away. Gotta walk away. And then you're gonna see the car. The car lock it. The car didn't realize that I left it. Maybe I'm too close. Oh, now it did. You see the windows fold in, and the window just went back up. See? It's all up. Window back up. So, point of the matter is like this. You've got to be careful about that. And I just read one other thing about the dog mode, which is apparently that the windows, when the car is in dog mode, the buttons on the side to open the windows are you can't, if you touch those buttons to open the windows, you won't be able to open it. You won't be able to. It's special on the dog mode. It doesn't allow you to open the windows, so your dog won't maybe hit the button and then run out of the car. So you got to think about that with kids. And remember, this is a Tesla. There's no way. There's no buttons. There's no way to unlock the vehicle if the kid gets too hot. The only way is through the main screen, which is off, or it just says on it, keeping your dog, whatever, keeping the temperature up, blah blah blah. Don't worry about the dog in here for someone that's walking by. So you have to click that and then click the unlock button on the screen, which kids don't know how to do when they're little. So you cannot leave them in. If it's one thing if you're just loading all the kids in the car or unloading everything and you leave them there and the temperatures was already cool from before and it's on and you're going in and out very quickly, that's another thing. But to go into an actual store is outright dangerous. There's videos that have surfaced online about how in the summer in a regular car, not a Tesla, this for sure Kal Vachomer applies to a Tesla, that they literally had raw eggs on a plate in the car, and the sun burnt the eggs. They weren't even edible. It burnt the eggs, and literally this it could take 7 minutes for this to happen. It just gets so hot, especially in these vehicles. I remember one time when we went to the Bronx Zoo. Uh, we came back. I mean, it's a ripoff over there with the parking. It's $20 or whatever it is, but that's a side point. But we came back and the car, I looked at the phone. It said, I think that was the hottest it ever was. It's like 140 something degrees. That is lethal. It wasn't even the summer. I wouldn't go to the Bronx Zoo in the summer. It's just so hot. It's not worth it. Even if the tickets are free, it's not really free anyways. You got to pay for the bridge for where we are, plus the parking. That's another point. But the point is, I came out like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. Now, why didn't I cool the car off before? I don't know. I think maybe should have done that. That would have been the smart thing to do. Probably would have taken a couple percentage. Maybe that's why I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to knock the percentage off, but it had to get cooled down either way. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But the point is that it was so hot. So the point is I know this is a little rant. It's not the most organized I've ever been. Just wanted to say this. It's not necessarily Torah based, but I think that it is because this is a shaila of using the dog mode for a human, and it says on their website you shouldn't. You have to be careful, know the circumstances, and you shouldn't do this, and it's illegal also in a public area in your own driveway also. You have to be careful. Look, could you be more careful if you know that the dog mode's on and you no, you have to check them. So if you come home and your kid or kids are sleeping in the car and you're like, I don't want to wait in the car with them, I want to go in the house and do something, just wait in the car. It's just not worth it. You'll get caught up, you'll forget, something will happen. And I don't know, I've never really used the dog mode so much. um yeah, I've never really used it much. It's a nice feature to have. We don't have animals, but I don't know how long it stays on for. Also, I know there's like other modes, camp mode and all of these things. I don't know, we don't do this. We're just simple people. But the point is that it's there, but you have to be careful about this. This is life and death we're talking about. It's just not worth it. So I just wanted to put this grandmother style video up to warn people to be careful if it could save anyone. So then it was worth it to put this up. Everyone should have a wonderful day and stay safe.